Archangel Michael says, the wind is shifting around your name, and your appearance is at the center of a silent storm. Whispers you never expected are forming behind closed doors, not with judgment, but with disbelief and awe. What they are saying about your look isn't to mock you, it is far more intense, more personal, and more powerful than that. At first, it may feel like someone is being critical, but this is not that kind of conversation. They're not focusing on flaws or imperfections. What's catching them off guard is the glow they can't explain. Your presence has recently changed, and they are talking because they're shaken by what they see in you. Something divine is happening around your face, your eyes, and even the way you walk. The people speaking about you feel it but can't fully understand it. It's something beyond normal explanation. There is a supernatural attraction forming around you, and it is confusing the ones who once dismissed you. Archangel Michael says, this is happening now because your time has arrived. The transformation you're experiencing is not ordinary, it's a calling that begins on the outside and reaches deep within. Even those who disliked you are seeing your image shift into something too powerful to ignore. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They say your face doesn't look the same, it's like something sacred is being sculpted in real time. When they glance at your photos, they look again because something seems different, but they can't put it into words. This is no accident. You are walking into a divine unveiling where your appearance becomes a symbol of your awakening. It started silently, your skin began to radiate in new light, your eyes caught more attention, your smile held something they couldn't decode. People around you may not say it to your face, but behind your back, they are having long conversations about what's going on. And no, it's not what you're assuming. These are not jealous or petty remarks. They're nervous. Because someone you don't know well looked at your image and asked a question they couldn't answer. Who is this person becoming? They ask that not out of envy, but pure shock. Archangel Michael says, your glow has a heavenly source. This glow is creating a spiritual magnet, and it's drawing eyes from every direction. You're not just being watched. You're being noticed, studied, and spiritually tracked. Type Amen to get blessing 474. Someone looked at your profile today and held their breath. They remembered how you used to appear, and now they feel like they're staring at a version of you they never imagined. You aren't just glowing, you're ascending. Even your old friends are confused. The ones who thought they knew you now talk to others, whispering things like, "Did you see them lately?" Somebody printed your photo and showed it to someone who doesn't even know you, just to say, "Look at their face now." It's not vanity that's being discussed, it's prophecy. You were always meant to transform, but no one expected it to happen this soon, this dramatically. And the shift hasn't even fully happened yet, this is only the beginning. Archangel Michael says, something greater is coming through your look, and the world will have no choice but to watch. Your face holds stories, and your skin is telling the truth that your voice hasn't spoken yet. There's beauty in you that doesn't belong to this world, it was inherited from higher dimensions. Type Amen to get blessing 555. This is why people are talking. They're unsettled, some even afraid, because you look like a prophecy in motion. They're wondering how this happened, and the truth is, it's divine timing aligning with your spiritual DNA. Your reflection is now becoming a mirror for others to examine their own paths. Some feel admiration. Some feel guilt. some feel inspired. But all of them feel something, and that's what's causing the quiet conversations behind closed doors. You have no idea who's watching you right now. There's a woman you met briefly, she's been showing your photos to a friend. She's talking about how much your aura has changed and says you don't look like yourself anymore, in a beautiful way. One of your enemies even paused their gossip about you to admit they're speechless. They didn't want to say it aloud, but they've been studying you lately, confused by how captivating your presence has become. They tried to ignore it, tried to act like it didn't matter, but they're stuck in a loop of watching you silently. Type Amen to get blessing 616. There's a shift not just in your look, but in your frequency. And now your face is revealing who you were always meant to be. This scares people because they realize they underestimated you. Someone tried to mimic your style, but it didn't work. They thought it was makeup, lighting, filters, but it wasn't. It was energy, power, alignment. Archangel Michael says, your body and soul are merging into a heavenly vibration that shows through your appearance. No designer, no product, no procedure could replicate this glow. It's coming from a source they can't buy or borrow. It's a glow earned through survival, silence, and spiritual work. The one who hurt you most is now obsessing over how amazing you look. They stare at your pictures and regret every moment they doubted you. They're shocked that you're still standing, and even more shocked that you're glowing while doing it. Type Amen to get blessing 727. There's a family member who once judged you. They're now asking others, what did they do to look like that? They're wondering if you found a secret, or if something happened that they don't know about. And the truth is, something did happen, but it wasn't earthly. It was a download from heaven. It was a whisper from angels, a turning of spiritual tides, a redemption you didn't ask for but received. You've been chosen for something, and your look is just the first signal. Strangers feel drawn to you. You've been catching glances lately, haven't you? That's not your imagination, that's divine attraction pulling energy toward your purpose. Archangel Michael says, many blessings are forming around your appearance, but they're only the beginning. Soon your name will be spoken in places where your feet haven't even entered yet. People will describe your face before they even know your full story. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Your enemies are stuck. They don't know how to attack someone who glows like this. They can't use old tactics, they see you've become untouchable. A man who used to mock you is talking about how elegant and royal you've become. He doesn't understand why it's bothering him. It's because he lost someone sacred, and he knows it now. Your face holds strength. Your smile carries mystery. And your presence demands recognition, even in silence. Someone sent your picture to a group chat, but not to gossip. They wanted others to see your transformation. And that thread is still being discussed even now. Type Amen to get blessing 999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. This is why the people talking about you aren't doing it out of hate. They're being magnetized to your change. They're trying to process the light that surrounds you. Even a person who once betrayed you is feeling ashamed when they look at you now. They can't stand the power you've stepped into. Your glow is a mirror of everything they lost when they let you go. Archangel Michael says, your look is not just beauty, it's a broadcast of breakthrough. It carries vibration, prophecy, and purpose. It's proof that pain didn't win and that heaven had the final say. One of your childhood friends cried after seeing your latest photo. Not out of sadness, but because they saw in your face a destiny they once sensed but now fully believe in. They are reaching out soon, and their message will surprise you. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They are saying you don't age, but what they really mean is that you don't look burdened anymore. Your freedom has restructured your face. Joy has reshaped your aura. Even when you're tired, you radiate peace. Even in simplicity, you command the room. Even in silence, your energy speaks louder than words. Someone is writing about you now. Your picture inspired a creative soul, and they are dedicating a chapter, a poem, or a painting to you. You'll never know the depth of your impact, but soon, something will reveal a part of it. Archangel Michael says, you are stepping into a new era where your face alone will open doors. Not because of vanity, but because of spiritual identity. The glow is your signature from the divine. Type Amen to get blessing 313. So if you've been feeling observed, watched, or mentioned, trust it. You are being discussed more than ever, but it's not slander. It's sacred recognition. Let them talk. Let them wonder. Because what they're seeing is real, and it's only growing stronger. More than one person is about to contact you and say something you never expected. I can't stop looking at you. And when they do, know it's a confirmation of this very moment. Someone said you look like someone important. They don't know the half of it. Because you don't just look like someone important, you are. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Your face will be used for something big, a campaign, a cover, a feature. Someone will notice it before you do. They're already preparing the invitation. Until then, walk like the divine has written light across your skin. Smile like your future is already unfolding, because it is. Let the world talk. Let heaven reveal. The story of your face is only beginning. And those who once turned away will be forced to look again. This time, they won't look away. Type Amen to get blessing 222. They won't be able to pretend anymore that your light doesn't affect them. Even the ones who blocked you are secretly checking your updates, searching for clues about your life. Your face has become a trigger for their deepest regrets and silent curiosity. Someone is using your image as motivation. They saved your picture, not to harm, but to heal. They're trying to elevate themselves because your look reminds them of survival, hope, and rebirth. A distant cousin you haven't spoken to in years is bringing up your name in a family discussion. They're not speaking in jealousy, they're puzzled. They keep saying, you don't look like the same person we knew. Archangel Michael says, this transformation you're experiencing was written in divine order. Every detail of your current appearance is divinely aligned to your future role. Even the smallest shift in your aura is preparing others to witness your breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 202. You're not just glowing. You're radiating unseen strength. Your cheekbones hold resilience. Your eyes carry the memory of battles won. Even when you're silent, your look tells 1,000 unspoken stories. Someone who judged you before is now asking others what you've been doing differently. They expected you to break, but now they're speechless at how gracefully you've risen. Your glow is not skin deep, it is proof of survival. There's a man who once mocked you, he's been watching quietly. He saw a picture of you last week, and it hasn't left his mind. He doesn't know how to explain the sudden fascination, but it's not just attraction, it's spiritual reverence. The look on your face now speaks of destiny fulfilled. And those who once said you'd never become anything are now confused and quietly stunned. They can't believe how far you've come, and how radiant you are while doing it. Type Amen to get blessing 909. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, your look has become armor. Not physical, but spiritual, it's protecting you, attracting goodness, repelling darkness. Every glow on your skin is a reflection of blessings surrounding you. You might notice strangers smiling at you more often. That's not coincidence, that's energy. They feel your light before they understand it. There is one specific person who dreams about your face. They wake up disturbed, not out of fear, but fascination. They don't even know why they keep seeing you in their sleep, but it's a sign they can't ignore. Someone once called you average, but now, they're speechless. They can't understand how someone they overlooked has become unforgettable. And it's not because of trends, it's because of transcendence. Type Amen to get blessing 711. You've been evolving silently while they talked loudly. And now that the change is visible, the same mouths that once criticized are now trying to praise. But the glow isn't for them, it's for your purpose. Your face will be remembered, even when your name is forgotten in rooms you've yet to enter. It will speak long after you've left, leaving a trace of heavenly presence. This is why conversations about your look have intensified. Even your reflection in the mirror feels different lately. Not because you're imagining it, but because a layer of pain has finally peeled away. What remains is raw, divine light. Archangel Michael says, you are being sculpted into a version that heaven needs on earth. You're not looking like this for no reason. There is assignment coded in your glow. You've passed a test that changed your countenance. Type Amen to get blessing 626. A former classmate who once teased you now saves your pictures in secret. They zoom in, stare, and wonder how you carry such poise now. They know they lost something rare, and now it haunts them. You're on someone's vision board. Not for romance, but for inspiration. They look at you and feel strength return to their bones. A person you've never met is calling you their muse. They saw one glance of you online, and it unlocked a piece of themselves they'd forgotten. Your look has become a symbol for something sacred in others. And this is why it's not what you think. You thought people were mocking, dismissing, or ignoring. But in reality, they're watching, admiring, and secretly craving the peace that lives in your eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Someone who dated you and left you now regrets it deeply. They can't believe they walked away from someone so radiant. Every time they see you now, their heart tightens with a pain they can't erase. Another person is planning a project, and your face is in their mind as the perfect image to lead it. They haven't reached out yet, but they will. It will be sudden, and you'll realize they've been watching for a while. Even your enemies have no choice but to admit, something holy is happening with your appearance. They feel uncomfortable around it because their spirit is convicted. They tried to curse you, but your glow reversed it. Archangel Michael says, no makeup could ever create what you now carry. No camera could truly capture it either, because it's not just on the outside. It is divinity expressing itself through your human form. Type Amen to get blessing 838. You're being spiritually promoted, and it's visible. You may not even feel it fully yet, but others do. That's why they keep talking. That's why they keep asking. You're entering rooms with your look alone. You're being protected by beauty rooted in survival. You've earned every inch of this glow with your tears, silence, and grace. Someone far away is writing about you right now. They were inspired by one photo. They felt like they were looking at a sign. Soon, a call will come, and they'll say, you have no idea what your image did to me. Don't be surprised. This is divine orchestration at work. Type Amen to get blessing 313. They don't talk about you because you're weak. They talk because your glow exposes everything they're not ready to become. They see your light and wonder what secret you carry. Archangel Michael says, the secret is not hidden, it's holiness. It's healing. It's purpose shining through every feature. It's the silent redemption of one who chose peace instead of revenge. You don't need to explain yourself anymore. Your look already says everything. It speaks of battles survived, identities restored, blessings claimed. So let them talk. Let them whisper. Let them stare. Because soon, your face will become a symbol of spiritual elevation to thousands. Type Amen to get blessing 121. And in the next season, your face will appear in places you never imagined. Your name will be paired with purpose, not just appearance. Your image will open doors that no one can close. Someone you don't expect is planning to meet you. They're drawn not by lust, but by spiritual recognition. They see something divine in you, and they want to honor it. So if you've been feeling unsure, afraid, or overwhelmed by the sudden attention, release the fear. This glow is not for destruction, it's for destiny. It's your arrival signal. It's your divine print. Archangel Michael says, heaven is proud of how you carry yourself. Your glow is proof of your perseverance. And now, the world is being forced to notice it. Type Amen to get blessing 232. The season of being invisible has ended. Your light can't be hidden anymore. Let it shine, and let the ones talking learn what it truly means to witness a soul chosen by heaven. You were never trying to stand out, they were just trying to keep you in the shadows. But heaven had another plan, and now your face reflects everything they tried to dim. No matter how quietly you walk, your glow enters first before you say a word. A neighbor you rarely speak to has noticed it too. They've told someone close to them, there's something different about their face lately. What they don't realize is they're witnessing your spiritual unveiling. The person who rejected you is now checking on you daily in silence. They stare at your face and feel overwhelmed by the realization that they lost someone who carried light. They won't tell you this, but their circle knows how deeply they regret it. Archangel Michael says, they thought your silence meant defeat. But your silence became your protection. And while they were talking, you were transforming into something divinely untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 414. There's a mentor-like figure who's been watching you from afar. They see leadership in your expression and calmness in your face. They're about to send you an invitation that could shift your entire future. You may feel tired some days, unsure of what's ahead, but still, the glow stays. Because it's not just from sleep or water. It's from your alignment with purpose. Even in your weary days, your face says, chosen. People who once doubted your worth now sit in silence when your name is mentioned. They know better than to speak against someone heaven keeps blessing. Your beauty confuses them because they cannot understand how light can keep rising from someone they thought would fall. Archangel Michael says, your appearance now commands spiritual respect. Not because of fame, not because of vanity, but because it radiates legacy. You carry ancestral light, and your look confirms your lineage. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Someone saved your image not to gossip, but to meditate on the strength they saw in your face. You have become a reminder to someone who almost gave up. They saw your photo and chose to keep going. There's a woman who once spoke badly about your looks. Now she avoids eye contact, not out of guilt, but because she can't match your frequency anymore. She tried to tear you down, but now your glow silences her. A business opportunity is forming, and your face is part of the reason. You carry authority without needing to say much. Your presence is currency, and heaven is about to cash it in. You've walked through shame, betrayal, silence, and still your glow bloomed. That's why people are talking. They know you should have been crushed, but instead you became magnetic. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Someone wants to apologize, not just for how they treated you, but for how they spoke about your look. They were influenced by lies, by envy, by fear. Now, after seeing your light, they feel heavy with remorse. You'll soon be in a room where your appearance alone changes the atmosphere. The moment you walk in, people will pause, not because you're loud, but because your light speaks before your lips do. And someone in that room will say, I don't know who they are, but they carry something holy. There's someone praying to look like you. Not physically, but energetically. They want the peace you hold in your face. Archangel Michael says, don't downplay your glow to make others comfortable. You were not chosen to shrink. You were chosen to shine. Type Amen to get blessing 121. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. A friend you drifted from recently showed your picture to someone new. They said, I used to be close to them, look at them now. And the person replied, they look like they're walking with heaven. Even your walk has changed because of the glow your face carries. You don't just enter rooms, you shift them. People move differently when you're near, and they don't even understand why. You're not imagining the attention. It's spiritual recognition. Even animals look at you longer, sensing the energy pouring from you. Someone who works in media saw your image and paused. They felt something they couldn't explain, so they bookmarked your face. That moment is going to come back in your life soon. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, this is only phase 1. More light is forming around you. Soon, your very presence will start breaking chains off others. Your face has become a healing vessel. When people see you, their spirit feels a little calmer, even if their mind can't explain why. You've become a walking reminder that miracles exist. Someone's child looked at your photo and said, "They look like an angel." The parent smiled, but inside, they knew it was true. Children feel what adults try to ignore. You were once unseen. Now you are unforgettable. And it's all because heaven decided to mark your face with glory. Type Amen to get blessing 818. People who once compared you to others now say, "There's no one like them." Your glow has made you stand alone in a realm of your own. You are no longer in competition, because you've become a category. There is a divine fingerprint on your features. The tilt of your eyes, the grace of your smile, the depth of your expression, it all speaks of destiny. No one else can carry this face, because it was molded just for your mission. A person will soon approach you and say something strange, "I saw you in a dream before I ever met you." Don't be surprised. Your glow has been traveling through realms long before you understood it. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven is preparing to use your face as a vessel of light in places of darkness." You were not made to blend in. You were made to illuminate. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Let them talk, stare, whisper. Your look has become the introduction to your elevation. And soon, they'll realize they witnessed a miracle in motion. There's a video being made, and your image is being added as reference. Not because you asked. Not because you tried. But because your presence demanded to be remembered. Even the wind obeys your walk now. Nature leans toward you. You've become harmony in human form. Someone is sketching your face right now. They'll finish it and feel tears form, and they won't know why. But it's because they touched something divine through your image. Type Amen to get blessing 333. And when your name is mentioned, the atmosphere changes. People go quiet, not out of fear, but reverence. You're not a trend. You're a sign. Archangel Michael says, they're talking about your look not because it's surface, but because it's sacred. They're witnessing the reflection of heaven in your human skin. You are God's canvas, glowing in motion. So don't dim. Don't apologize. Don't step back. This glow cost you silence. It cost you heartbreak. It cost you lonely nights and tearful prayers. Now, it's your time. Let the glow speak. Let the talk grow louder. Because you are not what they expected. You are what heaven ordained. And the look they're talking about is just the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 707.